And there you see Shane Mosley Jr. coming into the ring. Yes, the son of Shane Mosley. And this is what his last time he was up in the BKB. And he's been in the ring. Shane Mosley Jr. 4-1, 4 KOs from Pomona, California, 25 years old. There you see him looking ripped. He takes on Azamat Umarzoda from Tajikistan.
You know, Beto, seeing Shane Mosley Jr. right now, I think makes Doug and I feel very old. I remember when we first started before Al Gore invented the internet. Literally, we would see a young Shane Mosley, who was a toddler at the time, being brought to the LA Boxing Club by his father. This is right when he won his IBF lightweight title.
Correct.
So to actually see him now, Doug, is actually surreal.
It is. It's bizarre. That little kid, just happy to be around Dad, who loved boxing and loved training, seeing him as a 25-year-old and 6'1".
Yeah.
So you're telling me you guys started your career at 14?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we've aged well. We moisturize.
Moisturize, you got to. You have to. Ring announcer Joe Martinez.
Super middleweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black trunks, trimmed in white, he weighed in officially 165 3/4 pounds. He enters the ring tonight for the 13th time as a professional. Joining us from Dushanbe, Tajikistan, here is Azamat Umarzoda. And across the ring stands his opponent, a part of the Mosley legacy, Jack Shane and Jr. Wearing black, blue, trimmed in white, he weighed in officially 168 pounds. In 5 bouts, his record stands 4 victories, 1 defeat, all 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Pomona, California, here is Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. Your referee in charge, Eddie Hernandez.
And here's the tell of the tape. Shane Mosley Jr. is 4 years younger at age 25. He is 3 inches taller at 6'1", and his wingspan is 4 inches longer.
As we get ready to go, referee Eddie Hernandez looks around with the judges, says we are ready to go. Our 8th and final bout of the night. Thank you guys very much for watching it on Ring TV Live or Yip TV or Film On, or wherever you're watching it tonight. We do appreciate it as we get ready to go. Yes, Joe Martinez, this is our 8th and final bout of the night. Shane Mosley Jr. takes on Azamat Umarzoda, the southpaw from Tajikistan. Dushanbe, Tajikistan, as Joe Martinez corrects me. 4 rounds. Shane Mosley's career has been very interesting. He was a boxer, then he went to BKB, and BKB is a form of boxing.
The pit.
It's just like a pit fighting.
It's the pit. It literally, and if you step out of the pit, it counts as a knockdown. In fact, the original concept of BKB was bare knuckle boxing, till the commission said, we don't think so.
And then it became big knockout boxing, and the pit, of course, encourages that. And he did score a knockout.
And we've seen some fighters like Soto Caras was in there, Gabriel Rosado. They pay very well. This was scheduled for 4 rounds. And Randy Caballero, who in his next career wants to be a TV announcer. So Randy Caballero joins us. All washed up, cleaned up. So he's going to be our announcer for this round. And Randy, we talked about your fight. First of all, congratulations, Randy Caballero, 23-0 with a 7th round stoppage. But now, take us through this. When you come back into the ring, like Shane Mosley hasn't fought since March of last year, that first round, what do you work on?
You know what? I think sometimes people get a little anxious. You know, after being off for so long, they want to impress and show people what they still have. You know, but you know, like something I did. You know, I came and gave it my all, knowing that I had to compose myself. And as you can see, Mosley Jr. is relaxed. He's really relaxed in there, taking his time. He's not rushing anything, and you know, he's a very strong kid.
I noticed that in your opening round tonight, is that you were, even though you went out there and established that you had command of the ring, you weren't in a hurry. You weren't in a rush. You didn't look like you were over emotional.
No, definitely. You know what? You know, the fans pump me up, but I gotta stay calm and relax, and that's why the fight went 7 rounds and with a knockout. You know, thank God, you know, I stayed composed and calm, not trying to rush a knockout.
Shane Mosley Jr. in the blue trunks with the white trim, weighing 168 pounds.
He got wobbled by a hook high on the head, right in the temple.
Legs are a little shaky right now. A big right landed by Umarzoda. The fighter,
Before landing that hook, Umarzoda hurt him to the body with a hook.
Umarzoda from Tajikistan, now living in Maine. Corner telling him to step it up as Mosley throws some big wild punches and he leaves himself open to get caught.
Very, very dangerous when he opens up like that. Someone, you know, like the guy, he'll come and catch you before you hit if you open yourself too wide.
Well, and one thing about Umarzoda, he keeps his chin tucked and those hands held high, so he's not easy to hit clean.
Oh, definitely. He's covering himself really good.
Final seconds of the opening round. We're scheduled for 4. Our last bout in Indio on Ring TV Live. Good right landed by Mosley. And Shane Mosley Jr. talking about his dad/trainer, Sugar Shane.
My dad has helped me out in many ways. He's my trainer. He's my mentor in boxing and in life. So, you know, he's helped me out. But as far as boxing goes, he's my trainer and he shows me everything I know. I feel like the only pressure that I have is the pressure that I put on myself, that I want to be great. And that's it. You know, I mean, it's a benefit to me to have my father in my corner. Yeah, you know, he's tough on me because he wants me to be great, but it's a benefit. I see what I can do and then with top guys, and that's why I've been successful thus far.
And there you see hashtag Team Mosley. Of course, he's very active on Twitter, is Shane Mosley, for that hashtag.
He's very active in the corner, too.
Yes, he is.
Doesn't just tell you what to do, he demonstrates it with his body language.
Head of the second round, Bethel Duran, Doug Fisher, and joined by Randy Caballero, coming off a win tonight in his hometown back in Coachella. This is the second round. Mosley, Umarzoda. Mosley was caught a little bit in the first round, left himself open. Shane Mosley's career is interesting. Turned pro in 2014, 2 KOs, then he lost to a veteran that we've seen, Doug, and Mark Christopher Adkins.
Yep.
A split decision. That was in 2014. Then he went to the BKB. Then he fought last year twice, both of them with KOs. So Shane Mosley 4-1 with 4 KOs.
He's not in easy tonight, Beto. Don't let the record of Umarzoda throw you off. Umarzoda has been in with a lot of undefeated prospects, whereas Shane Mosley Jr. has been in very light competition. In fact, a lot of the guys that he knocked out did not have a win to their names.
Umarzoda started his career 0-7-1. It took him 4 years to get his first professional win.
Sometimes those guys are dangerous.
Exactly.
You know, those guys are hungry to get a win.
That
so
tells
they'll
you
do whatever
something-
they can.
It tells you something about his character, that he didn't give up on himself.
Oh, definitely.
He's obviously very proud, and you can see his experience in that he does just enough. He's not in there going crazy or anything. Like I said, he keeps those hands up, he keeps the elbows protecting his rib cage and keeps his chin tucked. So he's not easy to hit clean.
Not at all.
Mosley Jr. has the name recognition, probably has the edge in athleticism. He's taller and he's rangier, maybe hits harder, but he hasn't been in as tough as this guy from Tajikistan.
Blood coming down the nose of Umarzoda. Bethel Duran, Doug Fisher, and Randy Caballero. And Randy, you just mentioned it. Those guys are tough, though. Those are the kind of guys that when you come in for sparring, you're like, what, man? They just come in to scrap, right?
Oh, definitely. Those guys sometimes with the more losing record, you know, are the most tough ones because they come and they swing. They have nothing to lose. And they'll give it your all, and sometimes you get caught with punches you don't even see coming. And those are, like I said, those are the dangerous ones. The guys that are more winning record, they're more composed, more relaxed and stuff. But with these guys, they give it all they got, and they want that win. They'll do whatever they can to get a win.
Umarzoda, 29 years old, born in Tajikistan. Where's Tajikistan, Joe Martinez? Where's it at? It's north of Afghanistan, says our world traveler Joe Martinez, who ring announces all over the world. And when you travel all over the world for a fight, you don't even care where you're at. Randy, you've done this.
Joe pronounces it right.
You've done it. You've gone to Japan. You've gone to Monaco, and you have nobody on your side, so you have nothing to lose.
No one at all but your team. But you know what? That gives you the extra motivation to perform at your best out there. Ring TV Live is brought to you by ringtv.com. Make sure you check out ringtv.com throughout the week and more great boxing connect, including Dougie's Mailbox, out every Monday and Friday. ringtv.com.
And I have a feeling that on Monday's mailbag, Randy Caballero might make an appearance.
I think so.
In that mailbag. We're in the third round. Beto Duran.
Send me an email, man.
Doug Fisher, yeah.
Definitely.
Send him an email. Send it from Robert Caballero from Blythe. See if we get in there. Shane Mosley in the black and white trunks. Azamat Umarzoda from Tajikistan in the black, now living in Maine. He's 2-8, but he's trying to give Mosley a run for his money in the third round.
Mosley has to get that right hand up, because if there's one punch that Umarzoda has, it's a really sneaky hook.
No,
and he times it right.
That style Mosley has, is a tough style to perform. You have to be at your best for to hold your hands like that, because those punches come out of nowhere. You least expect it.
Mosley switching back and forth from southpaw to orthodox. How hard is that when you go up against a guy like that, Randy, when they just switch stances on you?
You know what? I don't believe I've ever had someone switch out on me like that. I fought either lefty or righty. They never really switches, but I've done it. I've switched, and it does confuse a fighter a lot.
It confuses announcers, too.
Yeah.
But then again, nobody cares about us.
I'll make sure I do it a lot more then.
Just give us a warning, like, hey, I'll do it.
I'm seeing shades of Mosley Sr. style in Mosley Jr. It's effective sometimes, but I think as you alluded to, Randy, it sometimes leaves him vulnerable.
Oh, definitely it does. You know what? Like you said, Mosley style, I love Mosley's jab. Mosley have one of the best jab. His son, you can use it. If he uses it a lot more, he can connect a lot more. Mosley has that quick jab. He'll throw about 6 of them in your face, and you don't even know it's coming. And then he starts working with you. I think that's what he needs, to work that jab a lot more and get inside to land those more punches.
Oh, and down goes Umarzoda. A big overhand right from Shane Mosley Jr. Drops the fighter from Tajikistan here in the third round.
That was an overhand right.
That was.
Jeez.
Oh,
And he connects on Mosley.
yeah.
These two just trading big punches.
Mosley's got to watch that left, because it's real tricky and it's real compact from Umarzoda.
Umarzoda down in this round.
Did you see him pop back up like the boogeyman? Like, I'm not dead.
He looked like he was totally fine.
Yeah. He got up and he grinned at him.
Lands the left. Mosley again going upstairs. That's his wheelhouse. Body shot from Mosley. He's in the blue trunks. 25-year-old Shane Dante Mosley Jr. landing the big rights. Nice uppercut from the fighter from Pomona.
That's a punch he can land. He can split that guard from Umarzoda.
Final seconds of the third round. Randy Caballero, thank you for stopping by with us. Congratulations on your win. We'll see you back in the ring in a couple months. El Matador,
Thank you
Randy
guys for having me.
Caballero,
Appreciate it.
gets to win the night in India. We'll be back with the fourth and final round. Ring TV Live brought to you by the Ring Magazine, featuring Tyson Fury on the cover. Also the 2015 Ring Magazine Awards. Ring Magazine. Subscribe today at ringtv.com. Beto Duran, Doug Fisher, and Steve Ken ready for our fourth and final round. This will be round number 4 for Shane Mosley. Thanks for everybody sending the tweets. Do appreciate it. Everybody in Anaheim, John Valenzuela, Sonia, Sammy, everybody watching it. Appreciate it. My brother might be watching, but I doubt it. But he stuck through us through Randy Caballero.
He could catch on demand.
Yes, he can.
RingTVLive.com.
Ring TV Live. The fights will be up in a few hours. Will Wright and his crack staff do a great job of getting them up quickly as Shane Mosley and his opponent, Umarzoda, are just going at it here in the
really
fourth
are.
round. This is fun.
I like it. Mosley Jr. is not what his father was and who would be. He's entertaining them, and that's one thing. Take away all of that ability and that talent, that raw talent that Shane Mosley Sr. had. At the end of the day, he was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages, and he may never be able to get around this, is Shane Mosley was born and bred to boxing.
Yes.
He did it his whole life. Shane Jr. took a very long time off, and he basically started this sport relatively late. Now, you can get away with the late start, I think, much easier in the heavyweight division. Talent's not as good, skill level's not as high. But when you're in this weight class right around here, you're dealing with young men, generally at the top level, that did this their whole lives. And I don't know if Shane Mosley would ever be able to overcome that.
You have the namesake. It's bad enough when you're the junior, even harder. There's a couple of juniors out there right now, maybe one from Mexico that's learning that the hard way.
It is interesting to talk to Shane Jr. and the father. His father actually put no pressure on Jr. to actually be a professional prize fighter. And that's part of the reason why he took such a long time off away from the gym.
My memory served me right. Did he not fight an amateur at Club Nokia when you were broadcasting?
Yes,
so
he did.
This is him.
Yeah, same kid.
Man, now I feel old.
He didn't have, he did, well, that was, I think,
It was an amateur
2009
fight.
or 2010. And it was an amateur bout that we televised. And in fact, he may have lost that fight.
Yes, he did. That was at Club Nokia. Monica Stevens was running that show there.
He didn't have a lot of amateur bouts.
No.
And you can see, it tells. This isn't second nature. This isn't muscle memory the way it was with Mosley Sr. At the same time, like I say, you do see shades of his father's style in his style. There is some athletic ability that Mosley Jr. has. And he definitely has heart. You got to have a lot of heart. You got to have a lot of courage to go up there and do what these guys are doing. Both of these guys have heart.
Any fighter that steps into that square circle has heart, and Mosley tags him with a big right hand, trying to finish up the fight strong as Shane Mosley Jr. 10 seconds to go.
Just like his old man.
Close the show on our 8th and final bout. Good stop between Shane Mosley. And that'll do it. We'll be back with a decision in Indio. Back for the final decision. There you see Shane Mosley Jr. talking to his son, Shane, about his fight that just went the distance, 4 rounds. You can see Shane Mosley look good. He dropped his opponent, Umarzoda, in the 3rd round. Pictures, Jack Mosley, got the Bluetooth still going. Attaboy.
Yes. Jack Mosley.
Well,
You've
he's
never
got the
seen him
surround
without
sound.
the Bluetooth.
He's making sure he's got Ring TV in his ear.
I think that's stuck in his ear, to be quite honest.
He's so old school, he might have a Sky pager.
There you go.
3 generations of Mosley.
Hit me on my 2-way. Jack Mosley.
I'll tell you what, those are some good genes right there.
Yeah, they are. Jack Mosley looks like he might be in the ring right now.
Oh, yeah, no, he could go some rounds.
There you go. And here's Joe Martinez.
And now, fight fans, we go to the judges' scorecards after 4 rounds. Here are the totals. Pat Russell has it 40-35. Judges David Denkin and Fernando Villarreal have it 39-36. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Shane Mosley Jr.